Chapter 5. Cause for Celebration. September 12th, 2007, 7:12 a.m.
Julia, you're going to be late if you don't hurry. Almost done.
She yelled over the loud whine of a blow dryer.
Okay, I'll be in the car waiting.
Sue grabbed the keys from her pocketbook before heading out through the rear entrance of the tenement. While walking along the sidewalk, she noticed a parked car with a shattered driver's side window and a screwdriver jabbed into the steering column.
That's awful.
She mumbled in disgust and continued over to her Corolla. Nearly 10 minutes passed before Julia came rushing from the three families' back door. Sue watched her stunning daughter bound down the sidewalk with a smile adorning her face.
Well, it's about time,
she said when the passenger door finally pulled open.
I know. Sorry, Mom. My stupid dryer died on me. You unplugged it, right? Yes, I unplugged it.
With a jut of her thumb toward the rear window, Julia asked,
Hey, how about that car someone tried to rip off? I know,
Sue replied, her inflection tart.
We'll get out of this apartment soon, I promise.
Julia looked at her watch and began to squirm.
Let's go. I can't be late for school again. Well, it's your own fault for taking so long. Just hurry.
She laughed out loud.
Never fear, my dear. I'll get you there with time to spare.
The following ride was a string of passes and weaves. Remarkably, Julia was charging up the front steps of Fairhaven High at 7:29 a.m.
I told you, a whole minute ahead of schedule,
Sue said to herself and pulled back into traffic. The less urgent return to the tenement was spent rehashing the previous night's events. She envisioned each room she had been through and became lost in the countless possibilities. Before long, she was sitting at her kitchen table enjoying a cup of tea, totally engrossed with drawing sketches of what could be. The phone jarred her back to reality with a ring. She dropped her pencil and picked up the receiver.
Hello?
A playful voice was on the other end. Is this the proud owner of a new home? Sue's eyes widened to saucers.
Pete?
At your service.
Are you kidding me?
No, ma'am. I had my agent call the Pratts first thing this morning, and bingo, they accepted the $250.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
So here's the scoop. My agent's already made out the purchase and sale agreement, so all you have to do is go to my office as soon as you get a chance and sign it. Oh, and make sure you get an extra copy to give the bank for your financing.
I'll go right now.
Easy does it, he said, laughing. No rush.
This is so exciting. My feet are dancing.
I'm very happy for you. She drew in a much-needed calming breath.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you. There's a few more tidbits for you as well. Like what? Not to take the wind out of your sails or anything, but please make sure when you come in, you bring that $12,400 deposit. I will. And you're going to want to set up a professional home inspection. I strongly recommend it, just so you're covered.
Okay.
You have 7 days from when you sign the P&S.
I'll get on it right away.
Good. I believe that's everything. Listen, my seminar's about to start, so I've got to run. Congratulations again. You've got a great deal in that house.
Thank you.
I'll call you when I get back in town. Take care now.
You too. Goodbye.
Sue replaced the receiver on its cradle and whirled in circles around her kitchen table. She gracefully swooped down to snag the unsuspecting Scooter into her arms. Her face buried into the cat's long gray fur as she showered her with kisses.
You're one lucky kitty, Scoot,
she told her.
You and Sassy are going to love your new home.
At this, Scooter dug her back claws into Sue's shoulder and wriggled out of the hold. She hit the floor running, her tail slung absurdly to the side. Sue chuckled while wiping her face of all the tickling gray hairs around her eyes, nose, and mouth.
Please be there, please be there, please be there,
she repeated, heading back to the phone. She dialed her best friend's work number, silently praying Doreen would answer before she burst with the news. On the second ring, a very recognizable voice answered.
Hello, B&G Enterprises, how may I direct your call? Hi, Dodo. Susie Q. Can you talk for a minute? Sure. Is everything all right? I'm better than all right. Would you believe I'm the proud owner of 2 houses? What? What happened? I went to look at a house last night out in Fairhaven. I mean, way out there. Anyway, I put an offer down before I left, and wouldn't you know, the realtor just called and said the seller's accepted. Can you believe it? Good for you, Sue. This calls for a celebration. Amen to that. Just one thing. This is my treat.
Sue agreed with a resigned sigh.
You up for dinner? Sure. How about Mike's? I couldn't think of any place I'd rather be,
Doreen said, snickering.
And Julia's supposed to be waiting tables tonight. We'll give her a surprise. It's a date. Why don't I pick you up when I get out of work? Perfect. Talk to you later? You bet.
Sue said and hung up the phone.